Okay, what's up, YouTube? So, this is technically week 3 of my post surgery fitness journey. I posted the first one again on January 6th, and I'll probably just put the link in the description of this video back to that video. Also, if you're just totally watching this for the first time, basically, my name's Anand Patel. I've had 7 years of shoulder dislocations or subluxations on this shoulder, so never really have been able to consistently or successfully been able to pursue my fitness goals, lift weights, uh, lose fat, gain muscle, just get in shape. First happened in 2018 when I was in high school, and now it's 2025. So in my first video, I kind of laid out the plan of what I plan to do. I'd technically already been about like a week into it, but even then, you're just kind of working out the kinks. I had the workout plan and diet plan in there, and now it's kind of like a couple more weeks down. So just an update of like what I look like, which is probably just about the same because it's only been a couple weeks, and then how consistent I've really been. So that was January 6th. So I wish I could kind of show on my phone clearly what I've been doing or like tracking, but I can't quite. I mean, I'm sure there's a way I could do it. Like you see YouTubers like they'll scroll on their phone and it shows up on the screen, but I don't know how to do all that yet. I'm not a content creator or even just social media guy, so I'm pretty new to all of that. But I can just sort of kind of read off what I have. And honestly, if all else fails, this is just a personal record for myself, I guess, and hopefully for anyone else who has a similar issue can see, a real life person doing it, the pros, the cons, the upsides, the downsides, all that. And just hopefully my experience can help you somewhat. And, if not, feel free to let me know in the comments, how I can. So basically, yeah, January 6th was the video I sent, but really I started actually tracking on December 30th. So I can just read off, my protein and calories from those days. So basically, to review, calorie goal, just 2,000 calories, right? That was kind of my baseline to see am I gaining or losing weight on 2,000 calories. And then my body weight's around 155, 160. So just kind of trying to target around 150 to 160 grams of protein. It's not ever going to be perfectly exact unless I'm extremely, it's like, oh, I have 153 grams of protein. Let me eat 2 spoons of yogurt to get to 155, right? Like, I'm not that particular about it. But anyway, so December 30th, right? Just about a week after my follow up, and just before the start of the new year. So I only had 1,200 calories, exactly 150 grams of protein. And this is when my friend was here, so he had a fitness membership, a gym membership at Planet Fitness. And so went with him and we hit just chest. So the exercises he had, which I basically, because I still had just been approved to do stuff, but I can't really lift anything because it hurts still. I was just going through the motion. Like, he was using a Smith machine to do bench press. I was just moving the bar, right? A chest press machine, I'm again just moving the bar. Like, I can't really put any weight on it. It hurts. And also, I don't want to overdo it at all because I could re-injure myself. So, yeah, 1,200 calories, 150 grams, hit chest. Next day, 31st, 2,000, 163 grams of protein. Back. First, 1,500 calories, 150. Obviously, you can see this is very up and down. It's not really hitting the exact numbers I set out. But I always, for me, it's easier to gain fat, gain weight than lose it. So I'm kind of okay going under because I know I'm going to go over some days, especially when I'm going to go out of town or I'm going to be traveling and I just know that it's not going to happen. I can't eat healthy if I'm out and about when all there is unhealthy restaurant food. January 2nd, 1680 cals, 156. Did push workout. And the push pull abs cardio workout that I'm doing is all in the first video. And this is what I'm actually doing while I'm home. And then the fourth, 2050, 177 grams push. The fifth, 2,290, 144. So I went a little over that day. On the sixth, 1840, went a little under to compensate, 174 grams protein. The seventh, 2009, 188 grams protein. So a little bit more that day. And then that was pull day and abs and cardio. And then so from the 8th to the 13th, I had to travel back to Iowa. So absolute, just went out the door. It's like, well, I'm going to go. Can't really eat healthy, so it's like whatever. Which probably isn't the best attitude, but that's how it was. So on the 8th, I was flying super early in the morning, traveling. I can't even really track all of it. I had a Whataburger chicken biscuit. It's like 580 calories with 13 grams of protein, hash browns, 192. So at the end of that day, that was the only day I tracked from the 8th to the 13th. It was like almost 2,500 calories, only like 56 grams of protein. So very bad, not that good. And then on the 9th, I was at home, parents' house in Iowa. I tried to get Premier protein shakes. I had some yogurt that was there, but basically at home it's vegetarian. And there's really not that much protein sources. So basically from the 8th to 13th, I wasn't working out and I couldn't really track because I don't have a scale. I don't have any of that stuff that I do here. Came back on the 14th. I had 2,000 calories, 202 grams of protein. So, a lot of protein that day. But I didn't work out, I'll be honest. So this is kind of going into this was the second week and I'm kind of 3 weeks in. The 15th, 2,026 calories, 152. Push, 116, 2,135. Pull, the 17th, 1660, 138. Abs and cardio. And you can see the pattern: push, pull, abs and cardio. 118, 1,780 calories, 170 grams. Push. And then yesterday, or the 19th, 1,700 calories, 147 grams. Pull. And then technically now yesterday, because it's very early morning, the 21st, but I forgot to write it down, but I know it's, I think, just under 2,000 calories, and I had 153 grams of protein, and I did the abs and cardio workout. So that's kind of the update there. Sorry, that was just me reading a bunch of numbers. Honestly, more for documentation. And then this is what I look like. I don't really think there's that much of a difference. But, I guess you can be the judge of that. Might be a little bit bloated because I just ate popcorn with salt. It's got a little bit of coconut oil in it. But, yeah. This is me. Week 3. Very, not really working out. It's more of physical therapy almost, but obviously a lot more than what I was doing 2-3 months ago, where I was just kind of not doing really anything. So yeah, that's week 3 on this kind of post Latarjet recovery. Well, honestly, just post 7 years of absolute crap in terms of shoulder stuff. And if you saw in my other video, this is very disheartening and discouraging. Honestly, I should give more time to this part because this really sucks. But, 2-3 weeks into this, the resistance band, if that's in the pull workout, so it's not using like cables or real weights, just using the resistance band to do some reverse flies, felt the left one start to slip out. So again, the right one with this scar, surgery, 7 years, 15, 20, 25 subluxations, who knows. And while recovering for this one felt slip, which this has never had, any issues per se. Just maybe it has gotten weaker because I haven't used both of these for so many years. Or like, I want to say so many years, but like use it, but way less than I would before. And then this gets worse, so use even less. Every time I get back into working out, it's less than the time before because more injury, more pain, all that. But I'm trying not to give up. I think I've been really down yesterday and today because 2 days ago this thing happened, and it might be the start of this crap all over again, but just on this side. Even though I've had this for 7 years, I don't know. But with my luck, of course, 3 weeks in, and nothing actually happened here. But of course, instead of it not happening here, it happens on this side. And I wasn't even doing anything crazy. I was literally just using a band and just doing reverse flies. But somehow it was enough for it to just, and it's very light, it's just a band. But yeah, sorry to end on a sad note, but that's going to be a key thing, I don't know, for the past month, 2 months, 3 months, the rest of my life, if it keeps on happening. But like this one, but yeah, that's where I'm at. Week 3, this is what I just showed you what it looked like. That's how consistent I've been eating, and I listed the days I worked out. Hopefully I'm more consistent and, not having more injuries and then able to progress. But I'll see you in the next video. I'll try to make sure to actually do one a week, but I'm just gotten really busy. Things have gotten hectic with, work and then physical therapy and trying to do my barbering stuff. Basically working full-time, going to barber school part-time, and recovering from surgery, which is like a full-time job, basically. So, yeah, a lot of things on my plate, and then, of course, the whole working out, tracking calories, food, yes, it's part of life, but it does take time. So, yeah, that's that. That's the update. Hope you got something out of it, and I'll see you in the next video.